If you spend even 10 minutes searching for how to get into GSoC on LinkedIn or YouTube, it's easy to feel completely overwhelmed. You'll see profiles that look like absolute prodigies, competitive programming gods, full stack developers who built entire SaaS applications in high school, or people who seem to know 5 different programming languages inside out. It makes you look at your own GitHub profile and think, yeah, I don't stand a chance. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Ananya. If you are feeling that exact anxiety right now, here's the honest truth from someone who has been through the open source trenches. A lot of that hype is just gatekeeping and noise. Google Summer of Code is literally designed for open source beginners. You do not need to be a flawless developer to get selected in GSoC. You just need a very specific, practical set of foundational skills. In this video, let's skip the fluff and here's the honest, bare minimum checklist of what you actually need to clear GSoC. Let's start with the absolute baseline. If there is one skill you cannot fake, it's version control. I'm not just talking about knowing how to run git commit and git push. When you work with a real-world open source organization, you are entering a massive code base where dozens of developers are writing code at the exact same time. Before you even think about applying, you need to be comfortable with branching and forking, handling merge conflicts, and making clean pull requests. Branching and forking is about knowing how to create an isolated workspace so that you don't mess up with the main code base. And handling merge conflicts is that what to do when your changes conflicts with someone else's. At last, making clean pull requests, writing PR descriptions that actually tell the maintainers what you changed and why. Think of Git as a language of collaboration. If you can't communicate through Git, mentors can't help you, no matter how good your code is. The second skill is one nobody talks about, and it catches everyone off guard. It's code reading. When we build personal projects, we usually start from a blank canvas. We write our own files and build them piece by piece. But in GSoC, you are almost never writing code from scratch. Instead, you are dropped into a massive ecosystem with 50,000 lines of existing codes written by people who code differently than you. Your job isn't to write a brand new app. Your job is to often find the exact 5 lines of code that need fixing, or the exact component where a new feature needs to be safely plugged in. The 80-20 rule of open source says that you will spend 80% of your time reading, navigating, and debugging the existing code base, and only 20% actually writing new code. If you can clone a repository, find your way around its file structure, and trace how data flows from one file to another, you already have one of the most critical skills of GSoC. Now I know that actually opening up a project and trying to make a sense of thousands of lines of someone else's code can feel completely terrifying when you are just starting out. If you want me to drop a separate step-by-step video on exactly how to navigate through a massive code base without getting lost, let me know in the comments below. Just comment code base, and if enough of you want it, I'll map out a full guide for you. Next upon our checklist is independent problem solving, or what I like to call the search first philosophy. When you run into an error during your local setup, and trust me, you will run into dozens of them, your first instinct might be to jump into the community Discord or Slack channel and tag a mentor saying, "Hey, it's not working." Do not do that. Mentors are volunteers. They love helping, but they want to see you try it and help yourself. The actual skill you need here is knowing how to search an error log, look through the closed GitHub issues to see if someone else has solved it before, and read the official documentation. When you do finally ask a mentor for help, your question shouldn't be, "Why isn't this working?" It should be, "Hey, I ran into this specific error while setting up the environment. I have already tried checking the closed issues and changing my environment variables, but I'm still stuck here. Any pointers? That single shift in communication shows that you have the anatomy required to finish a summer long project. The fourth skill is all about your approach to the application itself. You need the ability to take a broad project idea and break it down into a realistic week by week timeline. This shows up entirely in your GSoC proposal. With the rise of modern AI tools, it's incredibly tempting to just copy a project description, paste it into a LLM, and generate a generic proposal. But mentor organizations are actively filtering those out. They want to see your unique technical thoughts. You don't need a perfect proposal on day one. What you do need is the skill to ask clarifying questions early, gather feedback from the community, and map out a structured plan. Show them how you intend to test your code, how you plan to document it, and where you think you might hit roadblocks. Honesty and clarity always beat a bloated AI-generated script that promises the world but says nothing specific. Finally, let's talk about the actual tech stack. Do you need to be a master of the language the project uses? No. You just need to be comfortable with the core fundamentals. If a project uses React and Node.js setup, you don't need to know every single obscure optimization trick. But you do need to understand how components render, how asynchronous JavaScript works, and how to connect to a database. Open source is a learning ground. Mentors expect you to learn on the job. If you have a solid grasp of programming fundamentals, you can pick up the project-specific framework along the way. To wrap this up, let's do a quick reality check on what you actually need and what you don't need, just to give you some peace of mind. Here's the checklist of what you need. Basic Git and GitHub workflow knowledge, ability to read and trace code, the clear, proactive communication with the community and the project maintainers along with your mentors, the foundational tech stack comfort of the organization in which you are contributing. What you do not need is some advanced competitive programming titles or a perfect portfolio of 20 plus apps, an allied computer science degree, or an previous professional experience. GSoC isn't an exam you pass by memorizing patterns. It's an open-ended collaboration. If you can communicate well, stay consistent, and show up every day, ready to read documentation and figure things out, you are already qualified to apply. So pick an organization that matches your current tech stack, clone their repository, look at their open issues, and just start reading the code. You have got this. You know, when you listen to past contributors explain their journeys and talk the skills you need for GSoC, they almost always focus entirely on the heavy technical details about a specific programming language or a hot framework or a complex tech stack. And look, they are completely right in their own place. Those things definitely matter, but sometimes they misses a bigger picture. They skip what goes underneath all the technical knowledge. What are the core fundamental skills you need? Not just to survive GSoC, but to grow as a techie as a whole. In this video, I really wanted to focus on those exact core skills. As for what's coming up next on the channel, knowing the skills is half the battle. The real trick is to find the right place to put them to use. In the next video, we are going to break down the exact strategy on how to browse, filter, and find the perfect GSoC organization for your specific tech stack, so you don't waste time applying for the wrong ones. If this honest breakdown helped you clear some of the anxiety around GSoC, let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out the next video when it drops. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Keep building, stay curious, stay consistent, and keep scripting.